Hello, this is Dustin. How are you doing today? And I will fix my hair when I'm actually going live. But let's just see if we can't go and get our slideshow to show up today. To-do. There's no audio right now. I'm just getting to the slideshow. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we've got our slideshow up, and we want to why we're going to list with ByOwner.com. Let's just see. Does this move here? Let's see how it works. Do, do, do. All right, so let's talk about what is ByOwner.com. We're the largest for sale by owner listing site in the USA. We have our 15,000 daily visitors, and we've sold thousands of client properties over the years. And our clients, on average, save over $20,000 versus using a realtor. It's probably better if we just say that we can see. Alrighty, so there we go. We're the largest for sale by owner listing site in the USA. We have over 15,000 daily visitors, and we've listed and sold thousands of clients' properties, and we help our clients save over $20,000 versus using a realtor. How to sell your house with ByOwner.com. Here we want to present, if you were going to list your house by yourself, what you would do, and show you the improvements that you get when you list with ByOwner.com. So normally you put a sign in the yard, and that really only works in high traffic areas. Other ways, you could tell your friends, and most of your friends are not likely moving. You can post on social media. Again, you're kind of doubling your efforts because they're mostly your friends who aren't moving. And you can, traditional way, you could take out a classified ad, and at this point, who reads the newspaper? So let's talk about the advantages of selling with our service, where it's a hybrid, where we help you stay in control, but at the same time, you get the access to the MLS and the exposure on all the syndicated online sites. I'm just going to pause right here and see if it's working. I'm going to actually just check my phone. I would have to share that with myself. Hello. How are we doing today? All right. So this looks like it's working pretty good. So traditional selling, you'd have buyer's agents use. Let's just roll this back. So if you if you're going to sell your house by yourself, these are all the things that you're missing out. And this is according to National Realtor data information. So if you are a home buyer, typically you're going to go out and hire a realtor. And we found that 84% of buyers use a buyer's agent. So traditionally, realtors represent what the world happened there? So traditionally, we have 84% of buyers agents use the MLS, and that represents about 85% of the market is using an agent. And so you only have about 15% of people who are out there shopping by themselves without an agent. But again, that there's a majority, and what we're finding out is 85% of people are searching online, and whether that's through a buyer's agent or by themselves, if you don't have an online presence where you show up in the Google search rankings, then you're just not going to get found. And unless you can get on the sites of Zillow and Redfin and Trulia and even Realtor.com, you're missing out on a bulk of the buyers. And so, with all that being said, we're fine. The National Realtor Association has found out that when you list your house by yourself and don't promote it online or limited promotion online, you're seeing a drop in sales price of about $55,000, and that represents about a 10%, 10 to 20% less than what you're getting when you list on the MLS. And then the last part is you're just seeing buyers agents are not able to find your house to show it, and unless they're driving by and seeing a yard sign, which is going to be very rare, they're not going to be able to show your house. So let's talk about the difference between selling with a realtor and ByOwner.com and how we have a very similar service, but for a fraction of the cost. I think this is working great. We're going to end this slideshow now. I'll talk to you later, Greg.